Ubon Roark was my grandfather, and so that's where the name came from. So his name was actually U.Bon. When he went into the Navy, they just shortened it into one word, so he was Ubon.
Ubon, that's amazing.
Well, I've heard that you guys are known for being notoriously hospitable, and based on the 3 minutes we spent from you,
There's no question, because you are the nicest people we've ever met.
We feel like anytime that trailer's here, that's an extension of our home. And so even if we're extending it to a small crowd or a huge crowd, this is an extension of our home.
How special is it for you two to be able to do this together, father and daughter?
As a father, it is. Every day, my heart is just filled up. I mean, if something happens and she's got to be away for a day or two, I pout.
He does.
What was it like when you brought a boy home? What happened?
Well, there were several that he actually loaded his gun and cleaned his gun and said...
I didn't load it, I just cleaned it.
He just cleaned it.
All right, guys, we're here at Jim and Nick's with Drew here. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
What do you think is bringing them to Jim and Nick's?
Got a pork hot link that we serve with pimento cheese.
Anything with cheese,
Yeah.
you got us.
Right, yeah, so I mean, and the pimento cheese, it's funny, the first year we came, we were sort of like, is this going to play well? Are people going to know what it is? But once they tasted it, they're like, man, this is awesome. So, you know, I think it's a little different twist than your typical barbecue fare. So.
So you're in 7 different states, correct?
Correct.
And multiple locations in each state. You guys are spreading the nation, really. What makes you so special?
We get up every morning and try and do the right thing the right way, and hopefully people appreciate that. Here, it's just a party. It's like all of the guys that you see around the country or maybe don't get to see often. It's like the best of the best coming together, and I like to call it the gathering of the tribe. You know, because that's what the barbecue community is. It's a community of people who respect each other for what they do and are dedicated to their craft. And when we can all come here to do that together, it's a really special thing.
Here with John Stage from New York City's premier barbecue establishment, Dinosaur BBQ. John, how are you today?
I'm well. How about you?
Awesome. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thanks for
How many years has Dinosaur BBQ been at the Big Apple Barbecue?
This is our 8th year.
8th year? You're a veteran.
Yes, we are.
So I heard this all started with a Harley Davidson. Tell us about this story where Dinosaur BBQ originated from.
1983, I started this business as a mobile concession to feed bikers, basically. I got the business to do the Harley rallies, the tattoo functions, bike shows, and then I got into the fair business. So it was like a carny for about 5 or 6 years.
So what should we be trying today?
Well, you should be trying, because the only thing we got today is our pork sandwich.
Perfect, that's all I wanted to try.
That's it, pork sandwich.
You, as a Harley rider yourself, did you ever develop an item that you can sell for the Harley while you're driving? Or is that too much?
Let's see, no, you need 2 hands at all times.
All times. Safety first, America.
Hey guys, we're here with Pappy of the famous Pappy Smokehouse. How you doing today?
We're doing wonderful.
Now, you're not just Pappy, you're the Pappy. You're the Pappy that they name it all after, right? Yeah? So how did you get the name Pappy, or is that what you're born with?
Well, actually, the way it started was my oldest brother, he passed, and that's what his grandchildren called him.
Okay.
So I named it after him, and then they all started calling me Pappy, so I'm named after the best guy out there. You want to try our rib?
Oh,
Okay.
yes, I love
We're
ribs.
all about the ribs.
Amazing,
And
amazing.
what sauce is on the rib? Are they?
Actually, it's a dry rub. We finish them with just a little glaze, but then you want to try them without the sauce first.
Okay,
Simple,
perfect.
clean meat.
We have a
Great.
saying at Pappy's that says, we have nothing to hide, so the sauce is on the side.
Oh, I love
like
that.
that.
Pat
Tell me
Baby
about it.
Jane is named for my granddaughter, and she's a real sweetheart. Working on a new sauce called a rocket sauce for my grandson. The way I found out I was going to have a grandson was my daughter called me up and said, Dad, you have to make another barbecue sauce.
Oh!
Great.
So any way for us to finagle our way in and get a barbecue sauce?
Well, you know what? You guys did the right thing. You brought a camera. You got back in the bag.
Yeah! We're going to get a barbecue sauce.
Look, this is true. This is the rose, this is the thorn.
But this is a possum and a blossom, and I'm not going to say who's the possum and who's the blossom, because I'm way too sweet for that. But I'm the blossom.